Yep, Vamshi, you can share your screen now. Okay. So can you please open the mail? The mail what you given. Yep. This is how you will get the invitation, right? Okay. Can you click on that? Yes. Here you have an option like you get started. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So here name. No, this is this kind of email you will get it routed for this particular class, and here I mentioned like name is Vamshi and email ID, and the username is it is showing like none as of now, and you can you will need to register the Canvas before you can access this class, and if you have already Canvas account or not, if you click on this one you will get the option for that. Can you click on the get started? Once you click on the get started, there you have on the top of that accept or decline this particular invitation. So you can click on the accept invitation. Okay. So no, wait a minute. So from here we have two options. If you have already Canvas account with that email ID, you can log in that one. If you don't have it, you can create it. So create my account. When you click on the create my account, see here, this is the login username. Okay. And this is the here you have to set your own password. Can you click on, can you type your own password? You can keep that password with the same now, and that email ID don't forget. Yeah, I agree to enable that as register. So one more thing, so this a particular canvas, if you want to open from your phone also, that also you can do. Okay, so you can open this this you can install the Canvas student um, Canvas student app, mobile app from your laptop, sorry, from your mobile phone. Okay, after installation is done, that particular application, okay, there we do have two options, three options. Either you can access through school name, or else you can access through QR code, okay, or else you can access with username and password. The better option is that access through QR code. How you can able to access this class in your mobile phone after installation of the Canvas student mobile app in your phone. Then can you click on the account? If you click on the account, okay. So here you have a QR for mobile login, right? Okay. After installation of the this particular application, mobile application, you can log in. If you click on that QR for mobile login, then it will be showing you some QR actually. So that one you can scan it from your mobile. So that's how we can able to access proceed. Okay. So this is a no this one you can scan it from your a mobile Canvas mobile app. Okay. So it will have like the code will expire up within 10 minutes. So before that only you can do it. After that one again we can restart, I mean refresh it, and again you can click on your code, and after installation of the Canvas mobile app in your phone, then you can log in through QR for mobile login. Then that situation you can able to access the whatever the courses you are enrolled, so that all courses could available in our phone also. Okay, i hope I hope you understood, right? Yep. Now you can stop your screen. Yeah, one wait. Can you click on the courses? I will show you like how I could upload, and don't worry about it. The logic and the structure. ev- every class I have created this kind of models, and so can you scroll down, and if it is the external URL, you will get, wait man, wait, and now I'm explaining the machine learning, right? Can you go up? Yep. So if you click on this particular introduction to machine learning, can you click on that link? You will get the video here itself. Okay. You can play here itself also. Yeah. So this is how you can able to access the class recording. Yep. See. Yep. Now, even if I want to be upload documents also, I within that particular uh, module itself and the day, whatever the concept I explain, okay, the concept and the corresponding files, and if any code is there that I would like to be uploaded. Okay, clear? Yep. It's a pretty simple. I think you know that you know how to access the LMSF and all. So this is the process I'm following you, and hopefully you will understood that entire process. And let's continue our session. Okay, can you stop your screen? I would like to share my screen actually. So what the last class I have a client, and even I have given some task for you, right? You can try with other columns also. Have you tried it or not? Hmm? Have you tried it or not? So I've done with like finding that missing values for what are the columns we have it, and there are three columns or data has been missing with some portion of thing, and from that one cabin is one thing, and age is one thing, and what are the thing, and second one is embark. So from these three columns, I handle only one column, and what about the rest of two things? Have you tried it or not? Hello, please respond it, guys. And hello,
No,
no, okay, why? Any specific reason?
no, because I'm new to the VS Code, so first I'm just learning how to create the environment. So
Okay, so that's a very simple actually. First, you can download and install the VS Code. After that one, you can install the Python version from python.org. Then after, you can create environment. You just open the VS Code and go to the terminal, and then we can type the command. Then automatically this one will create it. After that one, we can activate with a small portion of code. I mean, it's just a command. Okay, even I have already uploaded that class and you can go through it. Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
mean, like, is there any difference on the results or something when we try in the VS Code or Google Colab or Jupyter? So what makes the difference
There is no
on all
max
of?
different. Environment is environment only. Okay. Environment could, which is created freshly. Okay. So there is no difference, but you know, the best practice is VS Code, because VS Code will help you for to connecting or and to integrate various things. Like you can connect with various other extensions. Like here we have a lot of extensions. We have it. Like if you want to connect Azure or AWS, various clouds and various databases in real world. Like most of the people are using VS Code in a local environment or dev environment. Clear?
Yeah,
So
yeah, okay, fine.
habituated with one version. Like Jupyter Notebook is just it is helpful for only for Python code. Okay, and but VS Code it is for having lot of other things, like you can create Docker files, and you can deploy, from development to deployment, the entire process you can do from Visual Studio Code. Okay, even front end, you can clone your front end things, and you can everything you can do with the help of VS Code. And you can connect with the Git, and you can commit. Okay, and so from the Git, you can deploy, or direct from here itself, you can directly deploy to the various Azure services. But all things we can do with the help of VS Code. I strongly recommend that VS Code only. Even from the VS Code also, we are created Jupyter Notebook only, right? Okay, with just one or two steps, it might be increased, but after that one, everything is common, right? Okay, right?
The importing the data file is different for each step, but the rest of them all is same
No, no,
for
no.
everything.
Even importing is also same. But the thing is that I have stored the data in different location in real time. The data which is not available in your working directory. The data it might be available in Azure Data Lake. It might be available in AWS Redshift. It might be available in some SQL databases. Okay, it might be available in Snowflake environment. So the data it somewhere it could be in anywhere actually. The way it depends upon the data source. You have to be change the logic to access it. So currently the data which is available in my local computer, but in some cases the data it might available in databases, then how we can import the data? For that one, you have to create some kind of connection between your Python and that database, and we have to pull the data. Okay, and you can do it. That is a one option. Or else from Visual Studio Code, we can create some query and we can pull the data into your local. Then we can do it. It's steps will be the strategy. It's up to you how you are connecting your data. Okay, some that is a batch kind of data, but in realist, in streaming kind of thing, then it's a different story. Okay, so always it's not same for importing the data. I'm is it clear?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
clear?
So
So
we have only this flexibility for only on VS Code. So wherever the data, we can import it from like anywhere.
no, no, no. See, you're not understanding my point. VS Code is a one tool that is having multiple option, only not this option. Okay, and you should habituate it to at least one, right? Not all, right? Okay. That is the reason I'm recommending VS Code, but VS Code having multiple features to connecting with various other sources, and the way you are connecting is simple, and you just need to install the extensions. You don't need to go for too much things actually. Okay, and moreover, in VS Code also having some kind of a copilot kind of thing in that also we can integrate, and so you can write the prompt and automatically you will get it all the things actually. Okay, yep. Here you should have one tool in real time that I'm using VS Code. It's up to you. Okay,
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
yep. But always habituate at least one. You must be perfect in one. Otherwise, in real time, when you start working with the companies, so you might be face lot of code based setup only. Okay, I see so many people, and when they start some new technology, they were facing this kind of issue only. Okay, like how to use the VS Code and how to use various PyCharm. There we have PyCharm, we have Spider, a lot of other things also there. Okay, and so if a company is Visual Studio Code, which is a Microsoft product, so most of the companies are using this one only. Okay, and there is no installation issues and all, and you don't need any kind of permissions. Okay, so that all things are there. Okay, I'm not giving any kind of importance of VS Code at this moment. I'm flexible with VS Code. If you're flexible with something, you can do it. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. So now, what I'm trying to do actually, so in my data set, whatever the data set I have imported, this particular data set is having approximately some 10 to 15 column, 10, I'm not sure what number it is. This many columns are there. Okay. And so I would like to be handle that missing data. That is our first step, right? So from that one, I have done only age kind of thing. That's again, I have to be import, how to rerun it because it's done right. Okay. And after that one, I have checked it like how many null values are there. It is showing me like um, these are the null values are there. Okay. And one method is like you can directly drop it. So this is bad idea. Okay. Because approximately 80% of the data is losing with the help of this particular formula. I have done it. Why I'm using this one? This is your outcome data data points, and your original data points are 891. So if I apply this particular formula, I got it. 80% of missing data is available, or 80% of the data you lose it from your data set. That is not good practice. Okay. And so that is the reason I have to handle separately for that one. I'm for the age column, I'm just filling with the median values. Okay. And update it. And so next one is I would like to be handle the cabin. Okay. So coming to that, second column. What is the second column? Handling the cabin column. So before we do cabin column, is it a numerical thing or else a categorical thing? Object indicating that it's a categorical thing, right? If it is a categorical thing, we can't apply the mean and median, right? So we have to go for handle in categorical mode is the best option. But what I'm doing actually, see, you have approximately 800, you have approximately 891 records are there. Out of that one, approximately 80% of the data has been missed. So if any situation, one particular column, if it is if it is more than if it is more than 70 or 80, there is no use of this particular column. Okay, we can't fill if you miss only some if you miss only some portion of data, that is fine. If you miss it some most of missed data, then there is no point of this particular column. Am I right or not? Am I right or not? I need some
Yes,
kind of response, guys. Like you have 100
Yes.
rupees, okay? So if you want to buy something, like if you know, the value of that one, it's for example 110, okay, or 120. So you can borrow 20 rupees from anyone, right? But you have only 20 rupees and the product value is 120 rupees, then you have to be borrow 100 rupees. It could be meaningless, right? Okay. So that's the reason, like, if most, portion of data has been missed in one specific column, because of that one, your entire model, it may affect. Okay. So that's the reason what I can do. I can simply drop it. Okay. Use drop column strategy. So when we can apply this strategy? Okay.
when like more than 70% is there, then we can
Yeah.
use this.
Too many missing values.
Yes, too many missing values.
Too many missing values are existed. And see how many missing values are there here. How many missing values are there here? If we go there, I see the count of those things and you will know it actually.
It's like 79%, I think.
See, 687 columns are missed out of hmm, 6,
891.
687 out of 891, right?
Yes.
Out of 891. Okay. So this scenario, simply we can drop it. So for dropping, we can use the drop method, and there you can provide that column name. what column you want to be removed. And if I'm giving access are 0 or 1. If I'm giving the 0, row wise it can be horizontal, it can be deleted. Okay. And wherever the cabin data is available horizontally, you can remove it. But if I'm giving vertical, only that specific column it can able to remove it. We have a method name is or attribute name is replace. If I'm using the replace equal to true, this situation you don't need to be go for update data frame. No, automatically the data frame it could be updated. Okay, so previously when when I am handling the missing values for the age, so I'm not using any in place. Of course, here also we can use in place, but that time you don't need to be assign it. Okay, so if I'm because by default in place is a false. So your until unless if you mention like in place equal to true, it won't update your original data frame. So that's the reason I'm directly updating to my column. But there we have an option for in place equal to true. That means you don't need to be update manually. Automatically, it could be updated your data frame. Okay. Let's see after that one info what kind of information it could provide you. See, previously we do have a cabin column is there. That particular column you've been missed it. You just deleted actually. Okay, right? Okay. Now let's see that embarked, embarked, right? So this is the object kind of thing. How many missing values are there? How many missing values are there? Only two, right? I'm going to be handling the embarked columns. Missing data. Okay. See, my first question, how many data points are missed? Tell me guys. You have totally 891 records are there. Out of 891 records, only two records are null values. Only two records missed. It's a very small thing, so don't worry about it. And next one
What
is
did
it
you
is
say?
not
It's two.
because your data set having 891 entry. Out of 891 entry, 889 entries are non-null. That means the data is available. 898 889 entries are having the data. Okay, so 891 minus 889, which is equal to only 2, right? Okay, that's the reason it's a 2 records are missing. Am I clear?
Okay.
And that too, okay, that too, what is the data type it is? It's a categorical. So one thing, if it is the numerical, so for statistical things we can do it like if it is a numerical, then we can find the mean. You can able to find the mean. We can able to find the median. We can able to find the mode also. But if it is a categorical, what is the categorical? We can have only one statistical operation or method you can apply. That is a mode. Okay, mode means most frequently repeated character or repeated element. Clear? Mean means average one. Median means middle one. Mode means most frequently repeated thing. Is it clear or not? Okay. So now I would like to go with update my mm, work, and I would like to be apply fill now wherever the null values are there. I would like to fill with df of. I would like to go for find the mode. So mode, and so once if I find the mode, so there we do get the various um, mode values like first order, zero order, first order, second order, something like that. Okay. um, yeah, so you can try to understand what those things. And next one is in place equal to true, if I'm applying the in place equal to true, so which means that you don't need to be update manually, automatically this column will update. Okay. And now after that one, we'll try to be go for check with info. This scenario, you have 891 entries are there. Total entries are 891. The index is started with 0 to 890. And out of that, we have total 11 columns are there. And from this particular 11 columns, there is no null data. So this is the step has been completed. Any question? Any question, guys? I hope I understood. I hope you understood missing data. Hmm?
Yeah,
If you want to check that, in terms of numbers, then you can have is null, and you just apply the sum. Then it will list you data column name and corresponding null values. Null values count.
hello, can you explain once again the how to remove the column cabin?
Okay, so just we can have a method in Pandas. The name of the method name is drop. If I'm using the drop method, so which meaning that removing the columns. We can remove the multiple columns also with help of the single drop method. Okay. So, but at this moment we are handling only one column, so that I'm just giving only column name. But if you want to remove the multiple columns at a same time, we have to give you attribute name, like how we give in access equal to one, in place equal to true. That's how we have to give you columns is see, if we go there, and here we have an option like columns, right? Columns equal to, we can provide you the list of the columns. So like what are the columns are there? We can give it all columns in a square brackets. So we'll see those things also in coming things. As of now, we just removed only single column.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Hello.
So is this PySpark or
Sorry? It's the Python
is this
Pandas. No. Approximately PySpark is also similar, but this is a Pandas framework, not the PySpark framework. But even PySpark also approximately similar only. Okay. Now we'll talk about the next step, label encoding or encoding the categorical data. See, why it is important, I can tell you. So second step, let's write the second step. Second step is encoding categorical data. Okay. So this is the step number 2. So why encoding the categorical data? So that is my first question. Why we need to be encode the categorical data? Tell me, anybody. I'm telling you, I'm asking you the question, guys. Anybody can tell me why we need to encoding the categorical data? Why encode? Tell me. So the very simple thing, we are ultimately working with machine learning models, right? Okay. This particular machine learning models, it cannot process the text data. It can not process categorical data or text data. Okay, categorical text data. I hope you understood, right? Okay. So this particular machine learning models, it can understand or it can process only numerical data. Am I clear my point? Okay. So ultimately you're working with machine learning. Machine learning can process only numerical stuff, not the categorical stuff. So that's the reason, but your data set, which is having numerical data, which is having categorical data, right? So this scenario, then this categorical data, your machine learning model, any machine learning model, it cannot understand, then it cannot process, then how you can able to build the model? So because of that one only, what we have to do, this particular categorical data, we need to be converting into the numerical format. Okay. So that the step or that process, we can call it as the encoding. Clear? So we must convert the text into numericals using encoding techniques. So we do have various encoding techniques that all we'll see one after one. The first one is label encoding. So in some scenarios, we have to use the label encoding. And second method is one-hot encoding. These are the techniques, guys. Either you can use the label encoding, either you can use the one-hot encoding. Okay. And yeah, these are the two major things. Like uh, these are the two major things: label encoding and one-hot encoding. Hmm? Let's see one after one. So, what was the major difference between one-hot encoding and label encoding? Either you can use any one of it. But when coming to the label encoding, it is for binary kind of data. When you're handling the binary data, okay, or ordinal kind of data, okay. Ordinal means order. So we do have different kind of data types: qualitative, quantitative, right? Quantitative, qualitative. So qualitative mean, so it is some kind of categorical thing. So nominal data, nominal means named kind of data, like your name or city names. That is the kind of data we can call it as the nominal. And in qualitative, we do have data is ordinal. So that means there could be some kind of order. Okay. Like I can say, I want to be give you like, height of the persons, small. Okay. And and medium and somewhat large or whatever it is. Okay. So we can indicating that this is some kind of order, right? Small, medium, this could be some kind of order. Okay. 0, you can represent it with 1 as 1. So 2. So this is some kind of order kind of thing. Okay. Ordinal. So whenever and binary means we do have only two options, either 0 or 1. So whenever your categorical data, if it is a binary kind of a thing or ordinal kind of thing, then we can choose the label encoding. Okay. In some scenarios, whenever your qualitative data, if it is nominal kind of, nominal means some location names, person names, or else product names. These are all names. Okay. Whenever the data which is in a nominal kind of thing, that scenario we can use the one-hot encoding. So you will get the better results. Are you following my points?
Yes.
Okay. So now, so if you see these two concepts, I would like to go for apply these two concepts on my data. Okay. So let's see that what is our data info. Our data info, which we are,
Sorry to interrupt you. In ordinal, we have small, medium, and the last one is?
larger, whatever it is, some order, small, medium,
Okay.
large. And so, for example, if you want to talk about, um, score, something like score means the score range, like is this guy is passed, fail, or is border to fail, pass or fail. That is binary kind of thing. Okay. Ordinal means it is not only two categories. It might be multiple categories within the same feature. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, got
So
it.
yeah, now they in this our data set, these are passenger ID. It's an ID. There is no use of it. We can simply remove it while you're training your data and all, because there is no use of the passenger ID, right? And see, the survived and the P class are integer, but here name is what? Name is nominal. Straight away, it's a nominal. And this is gender, right? When coming to the gender, there we have either binary kind of either male or female, right? Okay. And so a ticket. This ticket is also object, and embarked is also object. So let's see that what exactly this data, and what exactly this data, and what exactly these two datas. And there are four categorical features are there in our data set. Let's see what exactly those data qualitative in quantity in qualitative itself. And there we do have different, right, quality, ordinal and nominal, right? Okay. See, let's see that the f dot head, if you see this one, you will see that the data thing. So this is a P class, and yep, male or female, only two things are repeated, and you can find the count value itself, like how do you can get it. That also we see. And see, here we can see ticket A by 5, some value, and PC 17599, and stone by 0 to some things are there. This is some ticket kind of thing, right? Okay. And so where is that? So YSC, YSC, some values are there. Okay. So from this one straight away, this one is ordinal, right? Okay. This is nominal. Let's talk this one later. And as of this particular, for this particular data set, and this is ordinal or nominal? Tell me. It's a binary, right? It's a binary
Yeah.
kind of thing. If it is a binary kind of thing, then which method I should use it? I'm going to be using the um, and there we do have male or female, right? Okay. So this is binary data. Binary data. If it is a binary data, so I would use the label encoder, right? So that this label encoder, which is available, one of the framework, the name of the framework is Scikit, and within that one we do have module is preprocessing, and within that one we have label encoder class is there. Okay. So this is the class we need to be import from this particular library or package. Okay. Let's run this one. If it is not existed, then you have to be import. So how do you import this one? Pip install. Pip install what?
sklearn.
Sklearn or Scikit-learn? See, sklearn is the name while you're importing, but for installation time, we can't use sklearn. It could be different name. I will show you. sklearn. Okay. Pip install. You can simply use this kind of statements on Google. It will navigating that. So pip is what? It's a Python as a package. So this is one organization. Their work is that if someone, if you're if you created your own package and which is that functionalities are not existed so far, you can deploy your code into this website. Okay. And so everyone, in world, everyone should use it actually. Okay. Clear? So that's how Scikit-learn is one of the semi-free defined package, and someone has been created. Now we are using it, and the release is like in a recent one, Jan 10, 2025. This is the latest release. Okay, and I'm just copy this command. I am installing in my environment. Okay. So this is practical concepts, guys. Please try to be execute in your local environment. There we are getting a lot of errors, and if you're able to rectify, then only you will get the subject knowledge. Okay, theoretical knowledge, definitely it is very small enough. You just open any one of the browsers and you can easily navigate it. But until unless if you are executing something on your screen, then only you will able to get some idea. Okay. Yep. Now you're successfully installed this particular library, and and see the name of the library. You can write over here. NumPy um, and matplotlib and mm, mm, Scikit hyphen learn, and even you can mention you are working on Python 3.12 something, right? Python 12.7. So this version, it can be support only this library. Maybe if you're using different version, maybe some of the libraries it won't support. So whatever the libraries it could be supported for this environment, so that libraries only we should use it. Okay. Yeah. So that's how we can work with the label encoding. Now I can tell you one thing. Yeah. Okay. So I have to create the code for that one, right? Okay. So now like it learn label encoder, and I have to create the object and object using a class. So label encoder is the one class, and with the help of this one I have created the object. So once if we creating object, then we can use LE wherever label encoder you want to use it. Okay. So uh, I have to be remove, or I have to convert my categorical to numerical, so that I can use a method name is fit transform. So with the help of this one, you can give you the column whatever you want to be, but the column you want to be convert your categorical to numerical. You just give this particular method fit transform within this label encoder, then it could automatically convert into the binary data. Once it is done, let's get like head. It will show you what type it is. So you're importing, it is taking sometimes see 7.4 seconds. It is importing. Yes, first time it's yes. See, previously in place of gender, we do have female or male, right? Okay, which is converting into the zeros and ones. Okay, clear? Any question? Now, the second thing, let's see that, one-hot encoding. So it depends upon the column and data type actually. So based upon that one, we have to choose the which algorithm or which method we should use it. For a nominal data, we could use the one-hot encoding. For is the purpose binary data or else ordinal data. We could use this label encoding. Yes, I'm clearly writing it because you must understood. I'm going very slow, and yep, now I would like to handle with one-hot encoding. Okay, so for one-hot encoding, also we can have direct pd dot pandas, right? In pandas we do have get dummies. So get dummies. So df. Okay, so in our data frame, this is the names. These are the passenger name that we don't need it. Okay, and this embarked there, it is some kind of nominal kind of data. So yes, some see different names are there. Okay, so that we just simply use the get dummies. I'm giving that data frame, and what columns you want to be, you can directly handle all nominal data in short. So we just give you what are the columns you want to be handle it. So Embarked. Is the spelling is correct? If I'm wrong, let me know. Embarked. Okay. And what you do, the first layer of the thing, you have to be drop it. Drop first equal to true. That's how, once if you're converting into the dummies, then what is the use of existing data? Okay. Simply, you can remove it. After that one, you can update your data frame. So in your in your data frame, whatever you updated, that only we can the head, those things only it could update it actually. See, passenger survival. See, embarked is it is showing you like true or false. See, when you're using one-hot encoding, no, um, see, you can try to understand. Previously, we have only one column, that is embarked column. Now, how many columns were generated? There were created two columns, two different columns. Okay. So, and if we have the five categories are there, then five columns newly generated. Okay. So wherever the wherever the queue is there, that particular record, it could be set as the true, otherwise it could be set as the false. Okay. This is how multiple records you can able to create multiple, we are going to be creating the multiple columns. Okay. And you're handling the categorical value using one-hot encoding. Because of this one, you're creating the multiple records. Okay, and previous first column it automatically deleted. So guys, this is for a concept of handling the categorical data. and tomorrow's session will try to concentrate on some new things. What I can do, I can share you this recording into the Canvas, and I can try to upload the data set as well as I whatever I explained this Jupyter notebook, that also I could try to do it, but uh, it's a very simple thing, right? You can try, you can download Titanic from the Kaggle, or we can try to use these steps, and you can follow the recording and you can try to build it. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you so much for your time and efforts, and let's connect with the Python class, and who are interested or who are need Python concepts, let's log the same recording, and you just log off this particular class and you can re-log in it again. Okay, if you looking for Python concepts. Bye guys. See
Okay.
you.
Thank you,
Take care.
Anju.